Hi, this is Karen. Welcome to another DoLallyCrafts Friday Frenzy. Today we're making this sweet little baby card. I hope you like it and I hope you give it a go yourselves. If you do, please go to my blog and in the bottom in the comments section post a picture of the one that you've made just so that everybody can see it. Okay, let's get on with it. All of the paper sizes can be found on my blog. So you just need your card base, some patterned DSP and just a few scraps of Whisper White that you can stamp on. Now I'm using today the framelits from Something for Baby, which is in our annual catalogue. I'm also using the phrase peekaboo to someone new from our Sweet Sayings stamp set, and I think that's all I'm using. Okay, we'll get on with it. First, as you can see, I've put the romper suit onto our layering card. This is layering weight Whisper White, which is the regular Whisper White. The card base is out of the Whisper White thick. So I'll just whiz this through the big shot and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, now that's the romper suit that's being cut out. You can either save that for and stamp it for another card, or just use it as a scrap for stamping. So I'll move that to the side, and then with our other pieces, the other smaller pieces that I've got saved, I think I've got all of them there, I will just stamp away, and then we will go ahead, I'll go ahead and punch them out on the big shot. So we've got the little duck, there we go, and this one is being done in Peekaboo Peach, and then we've got the booties, there we go, and where's my flower gone? Oh, it's fallen off the block. Okay, now the flower is actually being done in the Flirty Flamingo, which matches the background DSP. So we'll just pop that on there to be punched out. And lastly, we have our saying. So I will just stamp that. Excuse my head if it gets in the way. There we go, peekaboo to someone new. So I'll leave that aside for a moment and I will go and die cut all of these tiny pieces. Okay, we're back. I've, as you can see, die cut everything out that I needed to. So to begin with, I'm going to pop this onto the base. There we go. So that's done. That's already been done onto the base. Now what I need to do is position this where I want it to sit, and then I'm going to grab some dimensionals out. Here we go, and just pop one on the back of our flower, which now actually matches the flower pattern, just a reverse of the flower pattern that's on the card. So we'll just get this in the middle for placement, so we know where I want the flower to be, and that's about central in there. Okay, now I've got some foam tape that I'm going to pop on the back of this so that it stays flat for postage. So, ooh, I think I might have to trim this up a little bit. So what I'll do is pop it on this way and just trim it off. There we go, and that should actually keep it up off the base. Now, Stampin' Up doesn't sell the rolls of foam tape, unfortunately, and I've found that the long strips of the foam tape that they do sell is just a bit too fiddly with this card. You need to use too much of it to keep it flat. So there we go, that's the base done. Now, I mean, that looks pretty enough as it is, but what we do with this bit, I've got the old flag punch to give, there we go, a little bit of a flag to the sentiment. And then all I'm going to do, instead of flicking the sponge around the edges, just to give it a little bit of dimension from the rest of the card, there we go, so that it stands out just a little bit. Now I will put dimensions on the back of this, just to keep it popped up just a little bit. Whoops, fumble fingers this morning. Okay, and that just comes in from the side, about midway between the romper and the bottom of the card. That might just be a bit lower than that though. Now you can see I've actually got 3 booties here. That's because when I was die cutting it, the washi tape got caught on that, and even though it's not that noticeable, I decided, nope, I don't like that one, so we've got these 2 here. So I'll just flip those over and the duck and put some dimensionals on the back of these. I really like this card. I think it's so very, very cute. And because the original was more in a boy's colours with the mint macaron, whoops, I decided that this one would be more for little girls. Just to show you that the same card can be done so many different ways, just to make it suitable for both sexes. And you can do this with every card that you make. There we go. So there we go, the card's now finished. So I'll bring in the original, which was the little boy one, and there we go, we've got the little girl. So I hope you liked this card and that you attempt to make it. And if you do, as I said, pop along to my blog and just enter your version in the comments section underneath this card. Okay, that's it for today, and I hope to see you next Friday for another Friday Frenzy at DoLallyCrafts. Bye-bye.